How's it going, everybody? eCom Tom here with another video coming at you guys. I'm back from Puerto Rico, as you can tell by my extremely dark tan that I have going on. Me and my business partner Jason were there all last week and we had an absolute blast. We recorded a few videos for you guys, so you'll see them coming up in the upcoming videos that we drop probably on Wednesday and Friday. But in this video, I have a story for you guys that I think you guys are going to like, and it happened earlier in May, probably, I think it was May 9th is when it happened exactly, and I almost got banned on Amazon, and I want to share you guys the exact story of what happened. So if you guys haven't known, in the background, I have been doing Amazon dropshipping since about November 2018, and it had been going pretty well. In March of 2019, I hit 94,000 in sales, but it was with the low profit margin, high volume business model of Walmart onto Amazon, which is basically the same, if you guys do not know, as Amazon onto eBay. It's low profit margin, high volume, and a lot of people are using cashback sites, portals, discount, and gift cards. I wasn't using discount and gift cards, but, you know, that business model is really, I do not believe, is the way to go with Amazon. Since then, I have gotten my account in great standing. I almost got banned, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what happened, so stay tuned for that in the PowerPoint in the video. But, you know, I'm in great standing now, and I did completely change my business model after that because I realized that that is not the way to be going. Just like Amazon onto eBay with API-related software is not the way to be going. Walmart onto Amazon or Home Depot onto Amazon, I do not believe, with all these low profit margins, discounted gift cards, cashbacks, way to manipulate the back-end profit, I do not believe that is the way you should be running a business. So I want to explain to you guys exactly what happened and exactly what I did in order to get my account back in great standing and how I am carrying forward my Amazon dropshipping business in the future. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I think it's going to be a good one. I think you guys will really like it. If you do like it, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're going to hit 8,000 this month and hopefully 10,000 by the end of the summer. So thank you guys very much, and I'll see you inside. As I said earlier in this video, I almost got banned with Amazon dropshipping, and let me break it down for you guys in this video. So before we get started, as I said earlier, please be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification button, the little bell notification button, so you make sure that you see all of these videos that I post right when they get posted. And if you like what you see, please smash this like button, because I know that I'm the only one out here on YouTube that's as transparent in this sphere with my Amazon and eBay accounts. So basically the breakdown is this happened May 15th, so I said 9th earlier in the video, but it was May 15th, and basically what I got was an email to my email that I have connected to my Amazon account, and I break down the email in the next slide. So I'd already received the dropshipping email once, and that was back in March, and if you guys aren't familiar with that, there's this email that Amazon sends out to people that are most likely or probably dropshipping, and it says, hey, it seems as if you're breaking our guidelines or our terms of services regarding dropshipping. Please check over the rules and, you know, change what you're doing at once. And I had asked people around the community, you know, I got this, who else has gotten this, what to do. And a lot of people have said, hey, I've gotten it multiple times, don't worry about it, just keep going. So that's what I did. I just kept going. I was doing primarily Walmart onto Amazon, very low profit margin. I had about 1,500 items on my store. I had a few Home Depot items, but I really didn't like them eventually, so I got rid of them. So, what did Amazon ask? They asked for proof of being able to sell the item. So it was pretty much them saying, hey, are you allowed to sell this specific item? And I show you the item on the next slide, and I had to provide proof for that. So what did I do? I wrote up a plan of action, and those of you familiar with Amazon know that if you do get in trouble with Amazon, you do have to write a plan of action. So I basically schemed my way out of it because I did not have any proof for being able to purchase and sell this item. I had no agreements. I really didn't have anything. And after that, what did I do? I started a new approach to Amazon dropshipping. The Walmart onto Amazon is a flawed system, just like the Amazon onto eBay. There's just too many things, that moving parts that just could happen and just break the system, where whether you get all these IP complaints from a specific supplier or a specific brand or anything like that out there, there's always just so many things that you need to keep in check that unless you have an extremely well-run system, which I believe mine is pretty well run, you know, there's just a few things that could have probably tightened up a little bit. You know, unless you have all the skills in place and all the things in place in order to do so, I really don't think most people have what it takes to do Walmart onto Amazon extremely well and extremely efficiently at a high level. And it's basically the new approach, like I said, is similar to my new eBay approach. So let's break it down. So this is the email I received, and it said, in order to ensure authenticity of items for sale on Amazon, we are reviewing your inventory for the ASIN listed below. Your listings are still active, but we would like to work with you to complete our review. Here's the ASIN. You guys can go look it up, see the item. I'm sure it's still still up there, and this is actually the item on this is the Amazon item. So as you guys, if you guys have done a lot of Walmart onto eBay or Walmart onto Amazon, you do know that the Better Homes and Gardens brand, especially these like 4 cubes, whether it's longwise or in, you know, stacked form cube position, they're very, very, very popular items on eBay and Amazon to be dropshipping from Walmart. And I myself had hopped on this listing. So it says within 7 days, please reply to this email with the following: copies of invoices or receipts from your supplier within the last 365 days. These should reflect your sales volume during that time. So one thing that really, really, really saved me on this is I had never sold this item. I was on this listing, but I had never once sold it. If I had sold it, I don't know what I would have done. Maybe made some sort of, I probably not fake invoices. That probably wouldn't have been what I would have done, but I would have probably sent in all sorts of other agreements with other suppliers, or even tried to maybe call up Better Homes and Gardens, because they're not specifically on Walmart. It is like the only place they really do sell, but they do have their own website as well. So I could have maybe tried to fake something that way. And then contact information for your supplier, including name, phone number, address, and website. That's another hard thing. What's my supplier? It's Walmart.com. They don't allow that. Amazon does not allow that. And basically, you know, it's very, very, very hard to get around something like this without, you know, trying to just scheme your way out of it, which is what I did. So the bullet point here says, seems that Amazon is cracking down on Walmart to Amazon. So a lot of people have been noticing this. I'm not the only one I know that got something like this. I've seen it in the, you know, in the Facebook groups, other people complaining that they got the same thing around the same date that I did. So I know I'm not alone in this, but I don't know what other people's fate were afterwards. So I did survive this. And, you know, I'm going to explain it in the next slide. So what did I do? Obviously, I quit Amazon dropshipping forever. It's too hard, and I'm never going to do it again. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what I did. But what I did do was, you know, I contacted some of the people that I know that are, you know, more experienced with Amazon dropshipping than me. You know, like, I feel very, very confident in being able to get my way out of just about anything on eBay with dropshipping. But with Amazon, I just started back in November. I have been doing very well, but there are things that I just don't know yet. Suspensions, other things like that, plans of actions. So I contacted some higher ups. They helped me write a plan of action, some people that I know. And, you know, I had my plan of action to submit to Amazon. It's pretty much just saying, hey, this is what's wrong. This is what we believed happened. This is why we don't think we should get banned. And this is what we're going to do in the future. So it's pretty much just, you know, basically kissing Amazon's ass and telling them that that's what you're going to be doing. You're very sorry. You apologize. You love selling on Amazon and all sorts of things like that. You know, just pretty much make it as just suck up as possible is what it is. I also went out of my way, and this is something some people do. Like, some things I do on Amazon, I'm sure some people won't want to do, but that's what you have to do in order to stay active in this business. So some things I've done in the past is I've called people, I've called buyers to get rid of my negative feedback. I know a lot of people won't go out of their way to do that, but I've done it and it's worked in the past. I know you're not supposed to contact them, but, you know, why not? As long as they don't complain too much. So it says I also went to Walmart and I bought the item. First off, I couldn't find that specific item, the long ways 4 cube section, but what I did find was the 2 on top of 2, the 4 cube stacked that way item, and it was cheaper. Right here, it's selling for $71. I believe I bought the other one at Walmart for 40 something bucks. And, you know, I went to my local Walmart in Colorado and I found one. I went to 2 different Walmarts actually, and they said that there's probably no chance that this item is in store, but they can have me order it online and get it in store. I was like, well, can I get an in-store receipt? And they said, no, you would get an online receipt. I was like, that doesn't work. Let's just buy this one. When it rings up as like 4 cube storage. It basically rings up as pretty much the same. It never does anything ring up just like the Amazon or the Walmart title when you get a receipt at a store. It's, you know, it's always abbreviated. So it looked normal. So basically, I played it off as saying that I bought it at a huge discount and I was looking to make a quick flip. So because I had never sold the item in the past, me just buying one item pretty much showed that, hey, I bought this one item at a huge discount. I was looking to make a quick flip, so I hopped on the listing because I had this item in my physical possession and I was going to just fulfill it by myself, fulfilled by merchant, and send it out myself. Had I sold multiple of them, I'm not sure what I would have done. If you guys have, you know, seen something like this, and, you know, let me know in the comments below, because any knowledge out there to share on topics like this is going to be helpful for everybody. So besides that, I played it off, making it look like I was about to make a quick flip on it, And I even sent in a physical Walmart receipt. I sent in where it says right here, your supplier, including name, phone, address, and website. I sent in all of that, just walmart.com, basically saying that I sent in the physical receipt, photocopied it, even though the receipt's date was literally the date that I got the question, this email. It was the same date. But, you know, I doubt there's somebody very highly skilled looking at these. I feel like the people that are looking at these are probably somewhere in India or Costa Rica or whatever, looking at your claims and in your cases and your plans of actions and just saying, hey, it makes sense for me. Why not? So basically everything worked. They said I'm good to go. I can keep selling on Amazon. So what did I do immediately after that? Well, before that even happened, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Before that even happened, first off, I had 7 days to get all of this in. So what I did was I took off all of my Amazon items right away, every single one. I had like 1,000 of them, and I didn't have very many others from other suppliers. But the ones that I did have, I raised the profit margin of them. So I didn't have to put my store in vacation mode, but I also slowed down sales for that time period. So I effectively went 7 days without making any sales, and that was May 15th, which is what it says right here, May 15th, in order to go to all the way to May 22nd. So I went from May 15th to May 22nd with no sales. Then I started back up after I was good. But what I did do in that point in time is I'm allowed to get out just, I'm allowed to request transfers every 7 days. So in order to hedge myself in case I did get banned and not have as much money caught up inside of Amazon, I transferred out money every single day. And, you know, what I did, so I basically got back like $8,000 in that meantime in order to hedge myself in case I did get banned. But I didn't get banned. I got allowed to sell back on Amazon, and I went back with a new approach. So basically my new approach imitates the new eBay approach. I use obscure suppliers, and that not everyone out there is using. The Walmart and the Home Depot onto Amazon, everybody knows. Overstock onto Amazon is definitely less saturated, but a lot of people still do that. So I'm out there using other suppliers out there. Some that I actually do teach inside of my manual eBay dropshipping course, I do sell on Amazon as well. So the best part about it is you get way higher margins and you get way less competition. Again, you don't have to fight to the bottom and use all these back-end profit tactics, which I really don't think is a way to run a business. I get margin on the front end. I just sold $2,800 on Amazon yesterday, or $2,600, and I made $275 front-end profit. So I made about 10% profit on a huge amount of sales. And, you know, my average order is over $100, so it was only 24 orders, I believe it was. So no more Walmart or Home Depot. Some suppliers sell on eBay but not on Amazon, so you can use that to your advantage. If they sell on eBay, it's going to be hard to compete with them on eBay, but you can sell them on Amazon and they're not going to be on there to compete with, so then you can then compete with other people that are also drop shipping them. You can still use API and connect to API with Amazon. There's really no issue with it, and Web Scraper app is what I've been using. I have a video on it which I can link above, and they have over 65 suppliers to choose from. I believe it's 67 suppliers to choose from. So there's a supplier out there for everybody. There's no way you won't be able to find an obscure supplier. They do have Walmart. They do have the ability to bundle Walmart, which could be a little bit better. They do have Home Depot, but they may have Home Depot bundles. I haven't checked in a while, but in reality, you might as well just go elsewhere. First off, if you don't want to use Web Scraper app, which I highly suggest, it's very easy to set up. And Ron Myers is very, very, very open and active in the community, and he really does help you along the way. But if you do not want to use Web Scraper app, SKUGrid also does connect to Amazon, and I have yet to really do that, but I do plan on doing that for one obscure supplier in the future. And, you know, they have hundreds of suppliers that you can choose from to dropship on Amazon. So again, think outside of the box. Make sure you're not following the masses, because I strayed away from the masses. I now have under, I believe, 75 items, 100 items on my account, and since I restarted my store, it's been a month and like a couple days, and I'm already back up to almost 50,000 in sales in the last 30 days. Way higher profit margin. I've been doing extremely well. So, in conclusion, always think outside of the box to succeed. Learn from your past mistakes and make improvements. Don't say, hey, I almost got banned doing Walmart onto Amazon. Let me do it again. And then just go back right into it. Just head down, just full steam ahead, and then just make the same mistakes and eventually maybe get caught or get banned. You know, there's just too many flaws, I believe, with the Walmart onto Amazon system. That sure, it's great to get started, to get your feet wet, because it's easy to find items and you're going to make sales. But in reality, if you want to build this up to a massive business, first off, you know, Walmart, nobody has built a great business off of just retail arbitrage. You're going to make great money, but in the long run, it's not sustainable. So I look for more sustainable options nowadays, and some of these suppliers out there that are more obscure are closer to wholesale suppliers, which are much more sustainable, and they allow you to drop ship their items on Amazon. They don't care. I've told my main supplier that I drop ship their items on Amazon, and they're okay with it. So less competition equals more sales and profit. The less competition, obviously the more sales, and one thing is less people will be driving down the profits to nothing, and you'll be able to make front-end margin. When with Walmart onto Amazon, there is a struggle to find some highly profitable items. So obscure suppliers sell great on Amazon as well, and of course Amazon has way more traffic than eBay does. So as you get to the intermediate to advanced in your manual eBay dropshipping career, why not start looking into Amazon? Of course it's definitely the more popular platform. It's just harder to get, the rules are just stricter. So that's why I suggest everybody starts on eBay. So don't settle for what everybody else is doing. Like I said, think outside of the box and find other suppliers out there. And do you want me to make more Amazon videos is the last question I have in this video. So if you do, please leave a comment below, and I'll be sure to listen to what you guys say. I do plan on making more in the future, but I want to hear from you guys what you guys want to know about Amazon dropshipping. This is maybe only my 5th video I have on it, so there's a lot more that could possibly come in the future. So in conclusion, please post your questions below. I will be sure to answer all of them. Don't be afraid to ask questions, especially with Amazon dropshipping, because a lot less people talk about it out there on YouTube. There's a lot more information about eBay, but Amazon is not as talked about. It's kind of the taboo, don't do it, hard thing to do. It's really not that different. It's just that they're more strict. You need to know exactly what you're doing in order to get started and not make mistakes right off the bat. So if you found this video helpful, please be sure to subscribe. And when you do subscribe, please hit the little bell notification. It's the only way you'll actually get notifications every time I post a video right away, unless you're following me on the Facebook groups or anything like that. So please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Leave any questions below. I'll be sure to answer every single one of them. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.